Hi guys, how are you? I'm back at home and I've been doing quite a lot of work here. I thought you might like to have a look at what I've been doing. I've had to work a lot in real life. I'm afraid all of us have to make money somehow. And it's been one of these times when I've not been able to really concentrate on anything, so I've been dipping in and out and doing a little bit here and a little bit there. But you'd be amazed at how much a little bit here and a little bit there can achieve. Now, do you remember me saying I hadn't got green dye? This vine, Swedish ivy, produces green dye. And I love the flowered vines in here. I'm so pleased that they actually grow on stone. And I know I ought to harvest them, but they look so pretty. The Swedish vine I'm putting over here, so that's now my green dye. Windows have been put in here. I am working slowly but surely on this area. Do you remember me saying I wanted to drop the waterfall down, which I've done? There's a cherry tree up there, and I've planted my flowering vine there, because this is quite a strange area. I thought it would look beautiful. We may do a bit more with that. So this is my underground here, because I inherited a sort of canyon bit here. Now through here, this is the non-automated cobblestone generator. I've got another covered over bit here, because again, this was extremely dangerous. I've got a little hole there that you can see that I'm extending to here, but I kept getting trapped underground. So I've now made myself a stairway down, because I have I need to raise each of these steps, don't I? I have an absolutely huge set of caves going all around here, and I kept getting myself trapped and not knowing the way up. So a simple way up is always good. But there's work being done on this area. In here, I've added another window, because if I'm going to build all these interesting areas, why not? It adds a real depth and interest to this underground bit. I've started a kitchen here. I'm having the most terrible trouble. I can't work out how to cook rabbit. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? I thought I might have to put it with a skillet. That doesn't work. Or with a cooking pot. And I've tried to look it up, but if anybody knows, the ones I can't cook are venison, rabbit and turkey. I can't work out how to cook them. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've tried so many things, but I'm sure it's the least logical thing to me, but the most logical thing to other people that will work. This room is coming on a pace, I think. We're getting more and more blocks here, and gradually more and more produce there. So that's all coming together nicely. So the next thing I've been doing is trying to grow the ancient trees. I've taken down a cherry tree that was in the middle here. I think I have masses of cherry trees all around me, and the one in the middle of the garden was stopping me looking at this house. I'll just show you what I've been working on over here, which is I collected some underground corals, and I found out that although I thought they were all luminous, they're not. Only the purple one is luminous. So you've got to have the purple ones to illuminate the others after dark. But this looks nice, and I've put a fish trap here. Which is already starting to bear fruit, so to speak. So that's good. Now over here, my jacaranda tree has grown, which looks nice behind the willow. But I managed to grow the ugliest tree that ever existed. Now, I don't know whether they normally grow like this. I suspect they do. But I've grown a hecka tree, I think it is. The salix hasn't grown yet. The jacaranda is perfect there. That's very nice. This is the one that hasn't yet grown. I don't think it needs to be 4 by 4. Look at this thing. This is Oh, this is the salix, I beg your pardon. And that is the hecker. But this thing is so pig ugly. And I don't know whether I've planted it wrong or whether they're supposed to grow like that, whether this was too close. Guys, if you know the answer to these two trees, let me know, because I know some of you who watch this actually play Life in the Woods. I still love my little, that's not carpenters, they're azaleas. But I still love it, that little place. Absolutely gorgeous, that bridge. Even though I say it myself, it gives me pleasure every time I cross it. I'm getting a bit too many gardens, and I was looking for something to plant along here. And these are so pretty. I thought, why not? So those have been planted there. We have more trees around here. As I was wandering, I found a mango tree. And in fact, it was in the Magic Woods. This mango tree was on the same tree as something else. It was very peculiar. But then they don't call them Magic Woods for nothing. So coming around here, we now have an area here that has expanded. Isn't this looking pretty from above? And I found that actually using bone meal in this area produces some amazing plants. This is the area I'm working on under here. But this is one of the plants, blue iris, and these poppies. And I had a yellow marigold, it's a buttercup, sorry. It's really amazing. I'm going to have to come out here and use some more of that. Now, in the front, I found I had an almost regular shaped pond here. So with the addition of a couple more bits there, it made a beautifully regular pond. And it reminded me of a very famous Royal Horticultural garden called Wisley. And they have a beautiful lily pond there. So I've planted my whole collection of water lilies. So I think I have all the colours. But also I found a couple of these, which is sacred lotus, which are very pretty. And I've planted lots of the floating plants there to make it look just nice. You know, a couple of sugar cane here and there. And I think it would be a nice place to have a bench under here. So I'm thinking of putting a little bench there, taking a leaf out of a friend of mine, JK's book, who's very good with white benches. I think that would look nice. I'm very pleased with that little area. The garden has expanded. This area is work in progress. I've got the ponds sited correctly as far as the spacing goes. I'm not sure about the cobblestone, whether the black line is too strong. Let me know if you think it is, guys. And the lighting is temporary. I do, please, the lighting is temporary. Don't judge me on that. But I think whatever I do for this path, I will take the eye forwards by extending it down to here. I think that would be very nice. I've got some white marble I could use. That might be an alternative. Massive creeper explosion down here. We have less hillside than we had, and actually half this room blew out. It was a really, really bad explosion. I don't often get them, but my goodness, I got them that day. So this is all just moving forwards here, looking very, very nice. And the other thing that's really pleasing, guys, we'll stand out here while we have a look at it, is if we look at let me get my traveller's bag out, and let's have a look at our atlas. I know what I'm going to do here. And I'm going to throw my atlas away. Now, if you look at how much of the map we filled in the other day, those were the dark woods we came across. So we filled in quite a bit there, guys. So I think that we need to think about which area next. And I have a feeling I might go, this is easy to get to by boat. That looks like another fir wood. But nonetheless, I think that this area here is the next one to explore. But I have a feeling if I start out at the fisherman's hut, that might be a good idea. I think that maybe I'm looking for hot areas, and I found a mangrove area out here, and I'm wondering if I might come to some hotter climates. So we might just go across there. So, all to do, guys. So I just thought I'd show you what I have been up to, which is I really, really am loving this map now. It's funny how much you fall in love with different maps and different places, isn't it? My garden is not regular and even on purpose. I think that having the rows slightly offset looks prettier than not. The lily pond looks cute from up here, it really does. That hecka tree, guys, is coming down. Somebody tell me if it's normal. Over here, we are, as you can see, expanding in that direction. I may have to actually I could run a series of roads in that direction, see where we get to, that would be fun. Building roads is always great, I find so much stuff. So, nice little ponds down there. The coral, as you can see, is glowing, but it's the purple ones that are lighting it up. And down here, yep, down into the depths, we have our waterfall behind there, and my death marker I leave so that wherever I am in this area, if I get slightly lost, I can find out where I am at night. So I think I might say goodbye with my back to my death marker. Bye bye, guys.